everybody, this is Andrew with MobileBurn.com, and I'm looking at the all-new Samsung Galaxy Camera 2. Now the first thing that you'll notice when you compare it to last year's model is that this one actually feels and looks a lot better. It's got the faux leather material. This one's a little bit rougher than what you saw in the Galaxy Note 3, but it's in that same vein. And it's also a little bit longer and lighter than last year's model as well. But the main attraction is still there. You get that big camera lens on the front, which is what attracted so many people. Obviously, it's got the 21x optical zoom, so it's going to be a lot better than what you typically get in your smartphone. When you go home, you flip it over to the back, you can see it has a 4.77 HD display. It's 720p, so it's going to have a better resolution than what we saw in the previous model, and this one is LCD, so you should be able to get a reasonable amount of visibility when you're outdoors. You can also adjust the brightness because, like I said, this is an Android-powered device. It's Android 4.3 running TouchWiz, but they're planning on upgrading it to KitKat later on. So when you look at the lens itself, you've got the Samsung zoom lens. Okay, so let me launch the camera really quick because that's what we came to see, obviously. Open up, oh wait, you see you always have the camera available in the bottom left corner. So I'll open that up and take some photos of the Money app in front of me. And here's the zoom ring. I zoom in and out, and you see it goes all the way up close. But there's a lot of people close by, so I don't need to go that close. And then when you tap the front, you can take a photo with the hardware button at the top or the on-screen photo button as well. And then once as you see, I'm in the gallery. Let me back up a little bit so I can stay within the camera, because there's actually a few camera modes on here. That was one of the draws to the Samsung Galaxy. Right now it's in expert mode, so you can see everything. But if I switch to smart mode, this will show you all the different types of shooting things you can do. Of course, you've got beauty face to optimize your selfies. But there's a new feature called Selfie Alarm. This one's kind of interesting. It's kind of hard to demo here because we're in controlled spaces. You kind of need a little bit more room when you're doing it. But when you drag this little blue square along the white square, it's going to start searching for you. So when you snap the photo and it realizes that your face is in the designated area, it'll take 5 photos in very quick succession. And then you can choose from those photos which one you like best. So all you vain people who like to take your selfies daily before you post them to Instagram and Facebook, you got a new tool in the Samsung Galaxy camera. I mentioned obviously that this is running Android. It has a 1.6 gigahertz quad-core processor and 2 gigs of RAM. So it definitely feels a little bit faster than when you were using the original Galaxy camera. Now these are pre-production models, so the software is not going to be as smooth as you would expect, so we'll reserve judgment until it's actually available. But there's some other features that it has. For instance, it's Wi-Fi enabled, so you can upload directly to apps like Dropbox or anything like that. As you see, I have the Dropbox here. So once you take the photo, you can upload it there. It also has NFC, so if you pair it with a phone, you tap and go, your phone and your camera are now connected. So aside from that, you've got the built-in flash here at the top. As you see right here, when I press the flash button, it pops out, and then I can take photos with the flash. And no matter where you are within the camera, if you tap the camera button at the top, it's going to start the camera app and let the lens come out. You see it has a 3-layer lens. Alright, so I'll take another picture. Oh, it's still in selfie mode. I got to get out of there. So let me get out of that real quick. I'll go into mode, switch to auto, and then right now it takes a photo, but of course since there's so much light in here, it's not going to turn on the flash. To put the flash away, you just tap it back. So this is the Galaxy Cam 2. No word yet on availability or price, but we can imagine it'll be in the US for sure. And this is going to be the Wi-Fi only model at first. There's no 4G or 3G model planned at the moment, but I'm sure that's going to come out eventually. This is Andrew with MobileBurn.com. Thanks for watching.